right, good morning, guys. I actually should say afternoon. It is afternoon at this point. I have a ton of stuff that I have to get done. We did a deep clean yesterday. We were moving out the sofas and stuff. My back just couldn't handle it, so Mia and Nick did that for me. So I didn't really film any of that. But I got to clean up all of this stuff. I got to figure out my pillows over there. I have mail. Just a bunch of random stuff that is all over the place. Cat toys everywhere. It's kind of crazy. And then the kitchen is also quite the mess. I do have my candle burning. Yeah, I got a lot to do. I have all of our drinks for New Year's Eve, or not New Year's Eve, Christmas Eve. We're hosting Christmas Eve this year. So I got to get started. Okay, so let me give you a little update. It is now 5 days till Christmas, 4 days until we host Christmas Eve, and my back went completely out right after I filmed this. I don't know what I did. I must have turned wrong. I was even trying to be like so careful when I was trying to get all of this stuff done, with making sure like not bending too far, or like kind of bracing myself when I was bending to pick something up, and is no, not having it. So wrong time for my back to completely give out on me. But you know what Nick said to me the other day, and this has been spinning through my head for like the last 3 days when he said it to me. He saw me struggling to try and pick up my cord to charge my phone, and he says, you know, Mom, it's okay to ask for help. And that like stuck with me for these last few days now. Because that's just it. Like, we tend to try and do everything ourselves and don't ask for help and get overwhelmed and stressed out, and which I'm sure part of the whole back thing is just that, like trying to get everything done and like totally stressing out and twisting too fast or turning wrong, or especially knowing that I have issues sometimes with my back. So it is okay to ask for help. If you are struggling, ask for help.
So I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me.
So where I did start on this day was getting a load of wash in. I figured the washer can go while I'm getting other stuff done, and by the time I'm done the kitchen, it'll be time to kind of switch everything. I did do a load of whites, and I did try a new trick that I saw, which is you take like a clean washcloth and you put a little Dawn dish soap on it, and you throw that in when you're doing your whites. I will say it did a really good job. Because my shower curtain had a little spot of rust on it, so I did go in and like kind of treat that a little bit. But I think the Dawn on the washcloth did make things a little brighter. That was my air quotes for saying that was that pan was something that was from last night that I was letting soak. I'm doing air quotes again because that's I spray it down with some Dawn and let it sit in the sink to soak just because I was tired. I didn't feel like doing it last night.
These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La, 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 oh, oh, oh.
Okay, so we got the few dishes done that were in the sink. Now I'm going to go and clean the countertops while the sink drains. I wanted to really work on this side here. This is kind of a catch-all. A few of our plants, because of the Christmas decorations that are around, aren't in their normal spots, like in the window and stuff like that. So I got to find a spot for them. And then I wanted to work on my my knife board here because it does sit right next to the stove, and even though we don't really use this side of the stove when we're doing any kind of searing or anything, it still does get, you know, the dust and all of the cooking air gets on it. So I wanted to clean off this countertop, and then I'm going to work on cleaning off that little knife board that I have.
Hold you close, forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Last year I thought about how things can come.
I will say this knife block, it's one of those things where you didn't realize you need it until you have it. And I say we because it was really a gift for my husband that Nick bought. And we found that our knives were getting like really beat up in the drawer. We needed somewhere to put them, and I wanted something that was a little more, I helped Nick pick it out last year for him. I wanted something that wasn't quite as bulky as like the regular knives, butcher block kind of thing that you would see. This is magnetic, you can see everything, and it keeps our knives in way better condition than just being thrown in the drawer.
Words can say, and I claim Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to say that Christmas is a magic day. This year I'll think about how I'm so lucky to have a place that I can come home to. Yes, I am on my way. We'll put our differences aside and just enjoy this moment of peace and love and happiness. We come together to celebrate. Yes, every time the snow is falling down and it is cold outside, we gather around the fireplace and no one cares about yesterday. My favorite holiday. It means so much more than words can say. And I claim that Christmas is a magic day. Sometimes I tend to forget what glory this holiday represents. But it's fair to
Okay, so while I'm getting everything put away, I'm going to clean the stove off now. While we're doing that, let's talk about what we're going to be doing in just about 10 days, which is ringing in a new year. So let me know what you guys are excited about for the new year. I know for us, Nick in January is going to orientation for his placement for trade school. Mia will be getting pinned. She's in her final semester of her nursing school, so she'll be getting pinned later in the year, I think probably around May. So that's really exciting. I'm excited for Nick to, you know, go on to a trade school to see like kind of what field he absolutely wants to get into. It's kind of crazy seeing them all grow up. It's you know, one of those bittersweet kind of things, but I know for the new year, and not that you need the new year to like start, implementing stuff in your life, but I know for us, one of the things is we want to, as always, it's so cliche, a healthier lifestyle. I know me and I were just talking about it the other day, and I always say how we drink way too much soda. And one of the things we decided is we're not going to bring soda in the house anymore because if it's not here, it's not as easily accessible. So we're going to ditch that. We'll see. Hopefully that one works. I'm really excited to kind of get my house back in order. I love all of the lights and everything for the Christmas decorations, but it is a lot. And I'm finding the clutter being a little more stressful. And I'm looking forward to kind of getting everything down, getting everything back to normal. That way I can start working on the projects in the house that I want to do, which I know I've said a couple times that we're going to redo the kitchen here. Certain aspects of it, I have, like I said, a dishwasher that I got when I got the new stove and fridge. So I want to get that in the house. Then I just want to make a few changes here and there in the house. We've had the same theme going for probably the last 6 to 7 years. So I think I might want to switch some stuff up, like paint colors and a couple pieces of furniture. And then I want to also work on some furniture that I already have to kind of revamp it and give it a little bit of a refresh.
Merry Christmas, baby. Ooh, yeah, there's room at the table for big and for small. The fire is popping, the chestnuts are cracking, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true.
One thing I can't wait to do is get rid of these grout lines next year. As much as I love the durability of a tile countertop, I mean, this thing has been in here for now 20 plus years, and for the most part still looks like new. There's a little wear and tear, especially in this area, just from like pots and pans, but you literally can put a pot right out of the oven onto this countertop and nothing happens. Like, the durability of this thing is ridiculous. The maintenance is a nightmare because with all the grout lines you get all the stuff. So I wanted to put some bleach on there, let that sit for a little bit, then go through, scrub each grout line, and then wipe everything down with a little bit of warm water too. But that is definitely a to-do list thing for 24 new countertops. But I guess I could use your help on that. What would be as durable as the countertop I have, the tile countertop? Because that is the one thing that I'm unsure of, like what is going to kind of be able to handle what I put it through. I was kind of hoping when I was washing out this utensil caddy that I could go through and see utensils that, oh yeah, I don't really use that anymore, or this is broken so we don't need it anymore. But everything that was in here is actually stuff that we do use definitely on a daily basis. Now, do we use everything every day? No, but a lot of times this caddy will be empty at the end of the day with cooking everything. So unfortunately, nothing was like a get rid of or be able to declutter, or the attempt to get a clean off countertop with no stuff on top of it. I just don't think that's in the cards for me, honestly. So the sink finally drained out. Now I can go in with some barkeeper's friend and get a really good clean on this. This stuff works amazing for getting out any kind of scuff marks. I get a lot with my pans, especially on the white porcelain sink. You'll get like these little gray scuff marks in there. A lot of times it's from my baking sheets and then the cast iron pans. But like I said, this stuff, I swear by this stuff for the sink. It will leave a chalky residue if you don't get all of it cleaned off though. So you'll see me going through with a lot of water. Oh, and make sure you pull down your faucet and get the faucet sprayer clean, because I know ours it really gets gunked up a lot under there. But like I was saying with the barkeeper's friend, you really got to make sure you get it all wiped down, or it will leave like this chalky kind of a film. Now I'm just going to use a little sprayway and my glass cloth to get the front of the fridge clean. I have to say I do like the glass front a little better than the stainless front. I could not keep my stainless fridge clean, and I think it was because I sprayed the product directly on there, and then it just always seemed to have streaks on it. I later saw that you're really not supposed to spray stuff directly on appliances. You're supposed to put it on the cloth, but you know what? It was my first time with the stainless steel fridge, so I wasn't quite sure. I will say though, I am absolutely sure that I picked the worst time to go through this cabinet and clean this out and declutter it, because right after this is when my back really just was not good. And it was one of those things where I was on a roll and I was like, oh yeah, let me get this done, let me get that done. Honestly, this is something that could have waited until I do the big declutter in my house after the holidays. But I was kind of on a roll. I was in the moment, and in hindsight, probably wasn't the best thing to do. Okay, so I'm done in the kitchen. Now I'm going to move into the front room. And just like I said in the beginning, I had just mail and just random stuff all over the place. My pillows were an absolute mess. I did red in here for the holidays. And like I was saying, I think I'm going to keep the red up for Valentine's Day as well. But it was just, everything was out of place here. So it was pretty much just going through and making sure everything was in its place. Make sure you do stay tuned though, because I am going to show you everything lit at night. So you can kind of see, like I was saying, I love the lights at night, but I'm just over all of the stuff that is in the house right now.
Should